No more heroes. Hey, sorry guys. அந்த லைவ் வந்து அப்படியே வெளியில் போயிடுச்சு, கரண்ட் போயிடுச்சு guys. அதனால் திரும்பி நான் வேறு லைவ் தான் போட போகிறேன். ஓகே, ஜெயிக்கலான்னு வச்சு நான் சின்ன இந்த மேட்ச்சில் போயிட்டு இப்படி வாழை ஊற்றிடாங்க போய் திரும்பி வாழை இந்த விளாடணும். வாழை ஊற்றி போனே கட்டாங்க வேண்டிய மேட்ச் ஆகும். ஹாய் ப்ரோ, வாங்க ப்ரோ. அந்த லைவ் கட் ஆயிடுச்சு ப்ரோ, நான் திரும்பி லைவ் போடுறேன். வாங்க. இன்றைக்கி அங்கே மழை பெய்யும் போல இருக்கே நம்ம ஏரியாவில்.
The Netherlands take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line.
Bro,
the finish line beyond
இது பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன், யூடியூப் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன்.
Substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Messi, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's had it nicked away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Here's Messi, and Messi! Superb goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly. You know,
Yeah,
I'm not going to be hard on the
volley.
goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Messi. Heading backwards. Beckham with the cross. And that's out of reach.
Holland.
Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Vardy. Always onto this. There's the shot! And it's in!
முடிஞ்சிடு guys.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye. Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
இதுதான் ஹைட்டான டிஃபெண்டர் தேவைப்படுறாங்க.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Plenty to aim at here. Sané. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Isak. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
எந்த டைப் ஆடுறோமோ அந்த டைப்புக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி தராங்க. அந்த டைப்புக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி கொடுத்துறாங்க.
Forwards and with intent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played towards the other side. He's had it taken off him. Vardy in the hunt and looking threatening. Quite squeezed that one through. Looking for options for movement. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just eases him off the ball. Nice interception, well timed. It's a sweet ball, that. Haaland. Haaland has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Has a goal! He has done it! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool, and the shots!
ball control
Neymar. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That is good alertness. Neymar. And it's Beckham. Oh, delightful ball. Sané.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Haaland. Can he latch on to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Gnabry. And And that's been intercepted.
அப்படியே அவன்கிட்ட பால் போயிருக்குறா. அதான் கட்டுக்குண்டே
He's got tall.
அண்ணா கட்டுக்குண்டே
Decent effort as the first half.
அப்படியும் பால் அங்கிட்ட அவன்கிட்ட போயிரு. ஒரு அடி பட்டு என்கிட்ட வரும்னு பார்க்குறேன். அங்கிட்டு போகுது பால்.
Competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this
கண்டிப்பா
game.
மழை வரும் போல நண்பர்களே.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
The Netherlands can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Messi. Gnabry. Gets a good foot in there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
ஐயோ
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a nicely measured pass. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Over to the left. Nakata. Vardy. Well read. And the danger is averted.
ஏய்
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Neymar.
The attendance
Well
for
read.
this match
Nice
was
interception.
29,950.
And it's Maradona. Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. What a line is that? The Netherlands present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு
And
பாருங்க.
with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Liverpool
Incredible.
2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Gnabry tries the cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Well, he's ended up in
எங்கடா
no man's
சுத்தடி
land.
மாதிரி எங்க
And
இருக்கு?
it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
ஐயோ
Nakata
ஏய் ஏன்டா
changes it
பின்னாடி
with that
ஓடுற?
pass. Interesting ball. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. They're back on the ball again. Aims beyond the defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Maradona. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
ஐயோ
The further he went, the more it
Big chance! Oh, the ball's fallen kindly here.
எதுவுமே பண்ண
They
முடியல.
are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeper parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way. starting to look like a done deal now.
Coming on to replace him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
Hits one! Great football, shot and save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Sané. He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's there!
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it. Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Could be danger here. Now the finish! Sané. Here's Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Costa Curta. Tchouameni. Played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and
Added
a weak
minutes has been
execution.
indicated.
ஏய் அவன்கிட்டே பால் போகுது.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
4 extra minutes added on. Nakata. Maradona. Musiala.
ஹலோ
Musiala!
ஆறாம்
Hits the net.
கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களாம் லைக்
A
பண்ணி
truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elected.
And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other
நான் அடுத்த
fragile.
மேட்ச் பார்ப்போம் கைஸ் கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்க லைக் பண்ணிட்டு போகிறேன் ஆனால் போட்டு அடித்து முன்னாடி போகலான்ட்டு பார்க்குறேன் ஹலோ என்னாச்சு இன்னும் லைவே போட்டேன் ரைட் ப்ரோ வாங்க ப்ரோ திரும்பி லைவ் போட்டேன் ப்ரோ திரும்பி கரண்ட் போயிடுச்சு கரண்ட்டு போயிட்டு திரும்பி லைவ் போடுறேன் ஸ்லீப் மோடில் இருக்கேனா யார் சரி ரைட் தூங்கிட்டு வாங்க நான் அப்படியே லைவ் பண்ணிட்டு தான் ப்ரோ இருப்பேன். நீங்கள் வாங்க, லைவ் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருப்பேன்.
Well, hello, welcome
டிவிஷன்
one
2
and
போ
all. It's a
டிவிஷன்
pleasure to
3
have
ஆச்சு
you
போயிடும்
with
ப்ரோ.
us.
டிவிஷன்
As
3
you can
போயிட்டு
see, we
கொஞ்சம்
are
பாயிண்ட்
all
எடுத்துட்டு
set.
தான்.
The game should be a truly entertaining one.
Yeah,
Whichever
yeah.
side of it you find
வாங்க
yourself
வாங்க
on,
தூங்கிட்டு வாங்க.
we have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Things are heating up very nicely here in Monterrey. The loyal followers of Tigres making a proper scene here. This place is not called El Volcan for nothing. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah,
Okay,
Bernardo
okay, I'm
Silva.
good.
He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout. Mbappe!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Nakata.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
That has been cut short. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Plays a delicate ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have...
Now the finish! Rodri.
புதுசாக பெஸ்ட்டாமே
Still
லைவ்
where we
போகிறாங்க.
started right now.
நான் தெரியல.
And it's Maradona. Bernardo Silva. And Maradona. Vinicius
ஏன் ப்ரோ அவர் போட
Junior.
முடியாதா சண்டே?
Maguire gets over and intercepts. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior. Oh, and the finish! Cleared without complication. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking here to chip it through. And he's straight offside. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bernardo Silva. Maradona. Costa Curta does really well there. He is strong. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. That's good
ஏய்
pressure
லூசு
closed him
கூதி
down
மாதிரி
quickly.
பண்ணாராஜு.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Now who's going to be first to this? Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Vinicius Junior. And it's Maradona.
ஏய் fuck போடா பால்.
Messi is looking to set free a runner. Eder Militao. They'll want to make the most of this turnover. And beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
தப்பு பண்ணாமீங்களா?
Reclaimed it in a
ஓ
trice.
பாஸ் புண்டே.
Conte. Messi, real chance, and Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning, so good from him. Elise is in space and looking for options. That is a brilliant interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Reminding no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Action is back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Deftly done. Nakata in acres of space out wide. And it's Maradona. That is lovely. Just eases him off the ball. Elise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Here's Messi. Oh, good read. Bernardo Silva. Messi. Conte. That's smart.
Hey, என்னடா?
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach. He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. So we have the first goal. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Oh, no joy this time. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold, and he was quick to react. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a very big, real chance! Taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again. Tigres are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Vardy shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, he's usually such a good finisher. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. And here's Haaland. Can he get away here? Beckenbauer with a fine tackle. Mbappe.
What the
He's in plenty of space
fuck?
here. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ruben Dias. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the last quarter of an hour. That looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? And the keeper threw out a limb.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! There it is! Oh, that is
Nah,
a late
offside.
call,
Sure.
but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted
Guys,
his
பாக்குறவங்க
assistant's
like பண்ணி
flag.
பாருங்க.
He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointments and relief on
Bro,
either
someone
side.
joystick வாங்கிட்டு
Nothing
வந்தலாம்னு
doing.
இருக்கேன் bro.
Messi. Tigres have reclaimed it. Chance here to counter.
நான் ட்ரிபிள் பாஸ் பண்ணியே போக முடியல.
Olise. Olise!
ட்ரிபிள் பாஸ் பண்ணியே போக முடியல.
Tigres certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's beaten the last man. Maguire defending his corner.
ஐயோ எப்பறா நகரவே மாட்றான்டா.
That's a shade optimistic. Nakata.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
எனக்கு இதெல்லாம் முடியல.
Nakata. It's Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. That is a great pick out. Maguire calmly anticipates. And here's Messi. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
It's run loose here. And that is
Nice,
as far
wow,
as
wow,
it
wow.
goes. The Netherlands
Joystick
cannot
வாங்கிட்டு
win
வந்தலாம்
this
பார்க்குறேன்.
any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply
இதுக்கப்புறம் நமக்கு என்னத்த சொல்ல, எல்லாருக்கும் ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் வாங்கிட்டு வந்தோம்னா நல்லா கரெக்டா. என்ன சொல்றீங்க? தோல்வி மேல தோல்வியாக வருகிறது. ஓகே, பார்ப்போம், அடுத்த மேட்ச் பார்ப்போம். ஒன் சைடராக இல்லை ஆட போடுறேன். ப்ளீஸ் ஒன் சைடு, இந்த சைடு அந்த சைடு இந்த மாதிரி பேசாமல் ஆட போகிறேன். கிரிக்கெட்டில் ஒரே ஒரு தமிழ் ரைட்டில் வச்சுட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் இந்த லெஃப்ட்டில் போட்டு ஆட வேண்டியது. அதான் உட்காந்து நானும் போட்டு அடிக்கிறேன். ஆனால் ட்ரிபிள் ப்ராக்டிக்ஸ்லாம் பண்ணிவிட்டு என்னென்ன பண்ணிட்டு போகிறேன். இன்னும் வேலைக்கு ஆகும். என்ன சொல்கிறீங்க? நம்ம ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் மட்டும் வாங்கி கொடுத்துருவா போயிட்டு. என்னடா யாரையும் காணோம். ஆமாம், எல்லாம் தூங்கிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. நம்ம மேட்ச் விளாண்டுட்டு இருக்கேன். எங்கே எப்படி எல்லாம் இருப்பாங்க, எல்லாமே தூங்கிட்டு இருப்பாங்க வயசுலாம். என்ன பண்ணுற? கேமராவை காணும். கேமரா எங்கே போட்டுன்னு தெரியல. மொத்த போயிட்டு கேமரா போட்டு தேடுறேன். பார்த்துக்கிறேன்டா, பார்த்துக்கிறேன். 6 அப்படின்னா பார்த்துக்கிறேன். நன்றி. என்னென்னமோ ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜியை பயன்படுத்தியே போர் அடிக்குது. பார்த்துக்கிறேன். படுத்திருக்கேனா? போர் அடிக்குதா? அது சரி, என்ன பண்ணுறது பாவம். சமைச்சு சாப்பிட்டீங்கள்?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Ayyo, the first English.
So we're up and running. Vinicius Junior, who steps in, and that's the end. And it's Maradona. Now it's Vardy, and the flag he's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. Header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Gets his pass away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's good running with the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fernando Torres. Bastoni did just about enough to come on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good steal, he just read it. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Maradona. Nakata. Oh, shooting chance!
Hello? Hello, சொல்லுறியா?
Gone for a throw-in.
இரு, வீட்டில் தான் இருக்கேன், லைவ்ல இருக்கேன், முடிச்சுட்டு பேசுகிறேன். சொல்கிறேன் சொல்கிறேன்.
The cross comes in.
சொல்கிறேன், நான் தான் சொல்கிறேன், லைவ் முடிச்சுட்டு பேசுகிறேன்.
Interesting ball.
பேசுகிறேன். உனக்கு வேலை இருக்கா? சரி, ரைட், நான் பேசுகிறேன்.
Swung out wide.
உனக்கு வேலை இருக்கான்னு சொல்லு, நான் பார்த்துக்கலாம்.
Now what about a counter attack?
உனக்கு வேலை இருக்கா?
McAllister.
சரி, ஓகே, நான் பேசுகிறேன்.
Vinicius Junior! terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the
ஒக்கா
keeper.
உனக்கு தான்டா கால் ஆமா ஆமா
Sané. And now a sudden chance to counter.
எங்கிட்டு வா போடா
Oh, that's a key interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior, who's on a run down the left wing. McAllister. Rodri. Oh, good spread.
ஃப்ரெண்ட்
Now it's
இது
Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's certainly onside here. That's cause for mild irritation. That's a little off target. Maradona. Vardy.
ஏன் என்னாச்சு
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, Peter, he has to get his head up and gauge the landscape. Had he done so, he would have seen a barren plain.
McAllister. Kubo. Mbappe. Costa Curta has been called there. It's a foul.
ஏன் ஓகே ஓகே சார்
And that has left him in a heap. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Hernandez.
ஏன்டா ஓபிஎஸ் ஏன் இது கனெக்ட் ஆகி வருது
Kubo. Decent hit. Now that is commitment to the cause.
அப்புறம் நான் சொல்லு
So third corner of the game.
ஐயோ எப்போ மொபைலில் பேசுகிற மாதிரி அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவேன்
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Nakata. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
No, he's not getting past him there. That's very neat. Now it's Nakata. And Sané! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication.
சா ஏன்டா
That's definitely not his best. Kubo. Vinicius Junior. Maradona, who's set up one goal so far. Maradona takes control of it and he's on the move.
ஐயோ இது
Vardy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Vardy. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe, chance here to counter. McAllister.
கோல் உள்ள வேண்டியது
McAllister running with the ball. Sané. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The Netherlands clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
The Netherlands head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
நான் தான்
And we're off again.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
ஸோ சைடில் போகணும்னு
Defence
நினைக்கிறேன் நானும்
proved infallible then.
தப்பா
That won't be the last they'll see of him. Sané going face to face with his great rival. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found a way through. Chance for the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
எல்லா கோலும்
Up
தடுக்க
for a header!
எல்லா கோலையும் தடுக்கிறானு.
Has the chance to go the other way. Hakimi and Kubo. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? He is through here. Oh, what a pass!
ஓ தப்பு பண்றடா.
Vardy! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a
Okay.
goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mbappe. Kubo. Nice interception, well timed.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Yes!
அதான் போட்டாச்சு 3 கோல் போட்டாச்சு. தேங்க்ஸ்.
And the
ஓகே.
lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
He gets big. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 4
ஆமா இனிமேல்
coming
அடிக்க
up
மாட்டாங்க.
here. And the shot! Abiati deals with it effortlessly. Kubo. It's run loose here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through.
Vardy!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's had a hit! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
இந்த கேமரா இதுவே காணோம்.
Himself into a
இந்த
good
கேமரா
position.
இருக்கும். அது எங்க
Something
போச்சுன்னு
for
தெரியல.
him to cling to.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Heading backwards.
Modern football.
சாயங்காலம் போய் ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் வாங்கிட்டு வந்துடலான்னு
pressing.
இருக்கேன்.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Hakimi.
ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் இது
Kubo. McAllister. Great ball. He's had a shot.
போட்டான் இப்போ.
It's in.
ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் ஜாய்ஸ்டிக்
And they are right back within touch.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
இப்போ எடுத்த கேமரா அது இல்லை இது வேற. நானும் வருவேன் போட்டு செத்துருவேன். நான் வீட்டில் கிடப்பேன்.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, McAllister. Number 10,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
number 11.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a
Coming on
shout.
the field. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar.
Oh, good ball, and this look. There's the hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution in progress.
It's a sharp pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hakimi. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Neymar. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah!
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's cut it out. Bernardo Silva. Here's Maradona. And he welcomes it in.
അയ്യോ
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Maradona. Iniesta. Decent progress down the left. Nicely intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving.
There's the shot!
அவன் அடிச்சா அடி பேசிட்டே இருப்பாங்களா? யார் இது பேசிட்டே இருப்பா?
Top of his game, and he just knows it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vardy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just...
Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
யார் இது பேசிட்டே இருப்பாங்களான்ற?
There will be 4 extra minutes. That is a great pick out. Iniesta gets a good foot in there. Gets into some space.
கேம்ல ஆமா அது கமெண்ட்ரி அது.
And the referee brings it to a
பேசினா
close.
கமெண்ட்ரி தானே அது.
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout.
அவன் பேசிதான் இருப்பான். ஸோ இப்போ நானே ரொம்ப நாளாக இதே ஆப்ஷனில் இருக்கேன். மாறி போகலான்னு பார்க்குறேன். சதாமுக்கு என்ன ரீசன் பண்ண இல்லை எடுக்க மாட்டான். அவ்வளோ பண்ண நேற்று வந்து அவ்வளோ பண்ண மாட்டேன்.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Stoichkov in acres of space out wide. Neymar. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much
Stop
flesh and bone in his path.
ஆளுக்கு வரும்.
Lucas Moura ploughing through the middle. Nakata did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice physical challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's found some... Oh, shooting chance! And again! The Netherlands are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And the shot!
Show.
Goal, Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, what has happened here? Vardy? Ljungberg?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left
Hey,
yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Stoichkov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland எடுத்து ஸ்பெஞ்ச் காப் பண்ணுங்க. ஹாலண்ட் எடுத்துட்டாங்க.
Now it's Stoichkov!
பா.
Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
David Villa, and he's certainly onside here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Driving on and making good progress. Lucas Moura! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bastoni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. Casemiro. Stoichkov. And he's got a shot away. It's anyone's. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's fallen kindly here.
அம்மா தாலியா
The
இருக்கறான்டா.
keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lucas Moura is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
எல்லா பாலையும்
That's been
பிடிக்கிற
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time and again they are repelled. Lucas Moura. And he's had a hit. Just a fraction high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Rudiger. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good read. Now then, the ball's come loose. He is through here.
And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the
Yeah.
final action of the first
இல்ல
half.
அதே வைப்பானே ஒரே இதை
Neymar plays it short. Just eases him off the ball. And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat.
Haaland
The
waste,
support
Haaland
have had
வச்சு
little
triple A
to
பண்ண
cheer
முடியாது.
about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be
This
found.
was celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution for Netherlands. Number 24.
Here's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field is
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
The Netherlands do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And they can counter here. Now it's Vardy. Bastoni
ஸோ
makes the
இக்கா
interception.
மேலே மேலே படுதுடா ஆளு
Barella,
மேலே மட்டும் படாமல் இருந்தாலும் நல்லா இருக்கும்டா
Alexander-Arnold. Goalkeeper's ball.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle.
He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Wan-Bissaka. We expected better, and so did he. Messi. And it's Maradona. Vardy. Oh, great! It's Maradona! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was
ஐயோ
exasperating.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one.
It's the sort of situation that they'll
ஐயோ
really
ஏன்டா
capitalize
அவசரம்
on
விட்டு
now.
பாஸ் பண்ணுறேன்
Bernardo Silva.
the attendance for this match was
Whatever he had in mind, that was
70,087.
ஐயோ
it.
பாஸை பண்ணுங்கடா
Moura charging forward, the ball at his feet. Barella, good strong midfield running here.
ஐயோ இவனா வச்சுருக்கானா
That's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That is a great ball. Nakata. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. In with a header! You've got to be quick to recover this. Your impression so far, Jim?
The Netherlands are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Casemiro. He's going to be disappointed with that. The Netherlands perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yo.
Nakata. Interesting ball.
Vardy.
It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
The Netherlands have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal.
Big header! Harmlessly behind. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The Netherlands showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Back into the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then.
Hey, என்னடா
Finds himself offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva. Referee's given a throw. Iniesta, Bernardo Silva. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Maradona.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Maradona. He's had a hit!
ஸ்மார்ட் தமிழ் வாங்க ப்ரோ வெல்கம் ப்ரோ புதுசாக பார்க்க நம்ம சேனல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி விட்டு பாருங்க
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Alexander-Arnold with the clearance.
3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Eze. And it's Maradona.
fuck
Alexander-Arnold.
நான் எந்த பாலை போட்டான்
Eze.
எந்த பாலை போட்டான்னு பிடிக்கிறீங்க எப்படிரா
It's all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with
எங்கே கேமரா செக்ஷனே காணும். நான் கேமரா செக்ஷனே தூக்கிட்டேன் நான் தரல. அந்த கோல்லாம் ஒரு கோல்னு போட்டுட்டு நம்மள தாலியாக எடுத்துக்கலாம் ப்ரோ. சே கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களா லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ். ஏன்டா இவன் இவ்வளோ மோசமாக இருக்கான்? ஐயோ இவனை வைக்கணும் ஸ்பஞ்ச் காப்பை. ஓகே இன்னொரு சப்ஸ்கிரைப். ஓகே நன்றி ப்ரோ, ரொம்ப நன்றி ப்ரோ. ஒரு பொம்மால டிஃபெண்ட் ஃபுண்டை தூக்கி சொருவிருக்கேன்டா. சென்னை எஃப்சி ப்ரோ நம்பால் தான். ஜெர்சி அடவரு பட்டியாசு ஃபார்வர்டு அவங்களுக்கு நல்லா இருக்குது. சன் இன்னிங் குலி சர்ஜியோ ஃபெரான் டோரஸ் டிடியே டோக்பா மார்க்கினிஸ். நன்றி ப்ரோ, ரொம்ப நன்றி ப்ரோ. இப்போ தான் ஃபுட்பால் பார்க்குறீங்களா இல்லை இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்ப்பீங்களா? இல்லை யாராச்சும் ஆல்ரெடி சேனல் பார்க்குறீங்களா? தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங் மை சேனல். நன்றி ப்ரோ ரொம்ப சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணது. கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களாம் அப்படியே லைக்கை தட்டி விட்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 3 பேர் பார்க்குறீங்க நண்பர்களே. ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட். எதுக்கு ப்ரோ ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட்? இது நம்ம லைவ் நம்ம சப்ஸ்கிரைப் வளர்றதுக்கா? நன்றி ப்ரோ. வளர்ந்தா நல்லதான், ஆனால் வளராது போலயே.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a lovely, neat pass. He is through. Pedri! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another The Netherlands have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up. And it's Maradona. Interesting ball. That looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. He made it look a bit predictable. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Vardy. Now it's Vardy. He's dealt with that really well. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter. He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how? Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is...
And Messi!
And they can counter here. Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
பொம்மால
And that would have been some goal. Nakata just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. That was good alertness.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now he's off and running. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Quality ball. Haaland.
தூக்கி விட்டேறியாண்டா பால்.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Now it's Nakata. Nakata cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
நன்றி ப்ரோ, நன்றி. லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க கைஸ். பார்க்கணும், லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க guys.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Petri. Alexander-Arnold. And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a
Oi.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's really well cleared. Messi. It's a sharp pass. Haaland is onto it in a flash.
நன்றி ப்ரோ, லைக் பண்ணதுக்கு. ரொம்ப
A real
நன்றி.
opportunity.
He has found a way through. Now the ball. Chance for the header.
வாவுடா, வா, நைஸ்டா.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's one. Oh, what has happened here? India applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi stood his
ஏய்
ground
என்னடா?
strongly.
டேய் டேய் டேய்.
Haaland! Nakata.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Half-time getting close now. Petri.
ஏய் சீரியஸ்லி.
Look and place it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but
பா
the
கணிக்கிறான்டா
execution
சாமி.
was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. Pedri. Nakata.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. He's got the shot away. Vardy is flagged offside.
சீரியஸ்லிடா குமால.
And claimed it back swiftly. India finding their path. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
பா நானும்
Well, a
போட்டு
very
பொல
decent
பொலான்னு
watch up
போட்டுட்டேன்
to now,
நண்பர்களே.
but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup.
நானும் போட்டு அடி அடின்னு அடிச்சிட்டேன் guys.
Because whatever they've
எத்தனை
been
அடி?
doing,
Just a
it
quick
just
reminder.
ஏழு
hasn't
ஷாட்,
been
50 பாஸ் நல்லா போட்டிருக்கேன். இதுக்கப்புறம் நம்மளால ஒண்ணுமே பண்ண முடியாது.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Take calm and change the formation. Bro, நான் 1008 formation மாத்திட்டேன் bro.
And we're off again.
The Netherlands can really do with some bigger names.
And Romario!
1008 formation மாத்திட்டேன் bro.
Assured keeper there.
That's
நான்
very,
என்ன
very
பண்ணாலும்
good.
ஒண்ணு
You
முடியாது.
can't ask
அதெல்லாம்
for much
அப்படிதான்
more
bro.
than that.
Important interception. Nakata. The Netherlands do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Messi. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nakata. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception.
என்னடா?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Maradona. Well read. The danger is averted. Well, they've got it again. And it's Nakata. Now it's Haaland. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
ஏன்டா அங்க பாஸ் பண்ற?
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Nakata. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's been won straight back. And here's Messi. Header! The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Nakata. Nakata. Messi. It's a sweet ball, that. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. Alexander-Arnold. He's beaten the last man. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Oh my god, மூச்சு வாங்குது எனக்கு. மூச்சா போட வேண்டியதா இருக்கே. நானும் போட்டு அடிடா அடி விடினா அடின்னு இடிக்கிற வேண்டியதா இருக்கு. ஆனா என்ன பண்ணாலும் பிள்ளைங்க அடிக்க மாட்றாங்க.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Offside that time.
Substitution.
Romario. That pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. That was not gone well. Iniesta. Vardy. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking to set free a runner. Drogba. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
என்னடா
That has been cut short.
ஷோக்கா அதுக்குள்ள அவங்க
Kicked out brilliantly.
அவன் முன்னாடி வந்துடுறான்.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vardy. That's been... And the finish! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Maradona really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
ஓலி கைஸ் இந்த டென்ஷன் ஆக்குறாங்க கைஸ் சீரியஸா தோத்தாலக்கா வெறுப்புண்டா.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 4, Costa coming on the field. Number 20, Marquinhos. Number 21, Alejandro Bastón.
இந்த ஃபார்மேஷன் வச்சாலும் பொழக்கிறாங்க கைஸ். ஏண்டா பால்டா இனியஸ்டா.
Drogba. Nice ball and he's in here. De Bruyne. That's Maradona. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
காம் பி காம் ப்ரோ அது இருந்து என்ன ப்ரோ பிரயோஜனம்? ஜாலியாக விளாடுவோம் ப்ரோ. வாங்க என்ன சொல்கிறீங்க?
There's the cross. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. That's been cut out. Well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
10 ஷாட்
Really
அடிச்சிருக்கேன்டா.
sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
The Netherlands desperately failing.
முடியவில்லை. 10 ஷாட் அடிச்சுமே முடியலையா ப்ரோ? என்ன ப்ரோ போட்டு அடி அடின்னு அடிக்கிறானுங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் போலாம் ப்ரோ, போலாம் ப்ரோ. ஐயோ செம்மையாக ட்ரிபிள் பண்ணுறான். என்னோட அதே மாதிரி ஆளுக்கா பார்ப்போம். வா தலையில் எனக்கு வலிக்குது ப்ரோ. போட்டு அடின்னு அடிக்கிறாங்க ப்ரோ, முரட்டடி. என்னண்ணா 3 பாயிண்ட் தான் ப்ரோ எடுத்திருக்கேனே. இல்லை பெங்களூர் எஃப்சி. நீங்கள் எந்த ஊர் ப்ரோ? எங்கேருந்து வரீங்க? திருச்சியா இல்லை எந்த ஊர்? பெங்களூர்ல இருக்கேன்.
As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once again.
Bro, Di Maria இல்லவே இல்லைன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் ப்ரோ.
Already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations
கச்சமுச்சான்னு இருந்தாலும் ப்ரோ.
They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He has given that the... It's one! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his straight shots.
I am from Kanyakumari.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Kim Min-jae getting this one clear. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. And the counter
bro,
is on.
போட் என்ன ப்ரோ பிரயோஜனம்? நம்ம ஜெயிக்கணும்ல, அதானே பஞ்சாயத்து.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. The Netherlands have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Bernardo Silva is steaming forward.
நம்ம ஜெயிக்கணும்.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bernardo Silva. That is a great big. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And the shots.
ஆஃப் சைடு நின்னுட்டான் போல இருக்கு.
And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's there to get it away. Ribery with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
கெவின் கோல். ஆமாம் ப்ரோ, நீ கெவின் டி ப்ரூய்னா ஃபேனா?
some save.
Alexander-Arnold will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's running through. He's in a good position here. We expected better, and so did he. De Bruyne. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bernardo Silva, he's had a shot. Really well taken goal. Such thrill, such noise, and how
ஜெயிச்சு உள்ள போயிட்டா தேர்ட் இது போயிட்டா போகணும் bro.
complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can
Leo
see
Messi fan bro, but I am
obviously
supporting
worked on the
on.
training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
The Netherlands are having a ball here.
நீங்க எப்படி எல்லா நம்ம தமிழ் சேனல் நிறைய பாப்பீங்களா இல்ல என் சேனல் தானா bro?
When the last one went in,
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
they want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through here. Mbappe is flagged offside.
என்ன bro ஏதோ கோல் பக்கத்துல போட்டுருக்கீங்க. ஓ இதுவா கோலா அது? சாப்பிட்டீங்களா?
They've got it again. Chouameni. The pass is intercepted. No way through there. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! And he's hit it too high.
The Netherlands just served up a reminder of how good they could be on the break. Their method is clear.
Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer. Ribéry. Just eases him off the ball. The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break with very much in their sails. Nakata in acres of space out wide. And a header! Danger averted for now. And here's Maradona.
Maradona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Maradona!
ஃபுட்பால்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் bro.
5 minutes till the break.
இப்பதான் ஃபுட்பாலை பார்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சீங்களா? அத சொல்றீங்களா? எப்படி?
now someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
நைஸ். கேம் விளையாடுவீங்களா ஃபுட்பால்?
Good alertness. Chouameni. Nice bit of trickery. Bernardo Silva. Ribéry. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found a way through. Heads it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ribéry. And again.
your favorite player is தலைவனா? பாத்தீங்களா தலைவனா? நெய்மார்.
And claimed it back swiftly. Squeeze it through. It's a little off target. Musiala. Neymar. Chouameni. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
The Netherlands have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
The Netherlands pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
நெய்மார் எப்பொழுதும் ஒன் ஆஃப் தி ஃபேவரட். ஐயோ ப்ரோ இவன் ஏதோ பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கான் ப்ரோ பாவம், அதனால தான் இவன் ரெடி. ஆனால் என்னடா நம்ம ஒர்க்கான ஃபார்மேஷன் பொசுக்குன்னு ஒர்க் ஆகுதேன்னு பார்த்தேன். இப்போ தான் நீங்கள் ஃபஸ்ட்டு வைக்கிறீங்களா?
Here's the start of the second half. He won't be happy with
பாருங்க
that
ப்ரோ
one.
நல்லாயிருக்கும்.
Musiala. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Beckenbauer. Now this could be a chance. Oh, in! And yes!
4-0 போட்டா ஓட்டாம் ப்ரோ அதுக்குள்ள.
Heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Musiala, Neymar, De Bruyne, and it's Maradona. Maradona proves just a little bit too strong. Played out wide. Oh, good read. Now it's Mbappe. No way through. Now it's De Bruyne.
அடச்சே.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's only too happy to take that back. De Bruyne. He could be in here. Maradona!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
சே.
And
Offside.
he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field.
Maradona.
Number 10. Mbappe.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed
The
away.
attendance for this match was 60,179.
Get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Musiala.
என் ஃபேவரட் மிட்ஃபீல்டர் ஆமே.
Almost an hour
மிட்ஃபீல்ட்
gone.
வந்து க்ரூஸ் ப்ரோ, க்ரூஸ் டோனி.
And here's Mbappe. Ribéry.
டோனி க்ரூஸ் தெரியுமில உங்களுக்கு? இப்போ பார்க்குறீங்கன்னா கண்டிப்பாக டோனி
Be a
க்ரூஸ்
goal
தெரியும்.
kick.
அதேதான்.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's there to retrieve it. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. Schneider concedes a free kick for that. Costa Curta. In with a header!
Well, he
ஏய்,
got
இப்படிலாம்
rid
போகிறாங்க,
because he was
இப்படிலாம் போக
under
போகிறாங்களே.
pressure.
Back into the middle. That's going to go a long way. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
டோனி க்ரூஸ் ஆமாம் ப்ரோ.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Neymar. Number 3.
That's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative
Coming on the
ease.
field. Number 11.
ஏன்டா எனக்கு மேலே தப்பு மாதிரி பார்த்துருவேன்.
Number 16.
Beckham.
Rodri.
Right, Schneider. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Chouameni. Beckenbauer powering forward here. 75 minutes played. Looking for options for movement.
ஐயோ இவன் டிஃபென்ஸ் இல்லையா?
Drogba. Beckenbauer. He's in plenty of space here. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. He's now Mbappe. Hits one! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Nakata running with the ball. Mbappe. He's had a hit! Schneider gets good distance on it. He is just caressing the ball. That's surely a foul.
Well, free kick.
டிஃபெண்டரா டிஃபெண்டர் வந்து நம்ம பழைய டிஃபெண்டர் நமக்கு எப்பொழுதுமே ராமோஸ் தான்.
A tad uncomfortable. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Rodri with the clearance. Drogba in with the challenge. And it's Nakata. Decent progress down the left. Ribery cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
நல்லா அடிச்சு.
No, not quite.
நாளைக்கு கோல் அடிச்சனாலே மாத்தமே இல்ல.
A real chance if he can get through. Bernardo Silva. He's got the shot away.
தாமஸ் bro, தாமஸ் இல்ல bro, ராமோஸ் bro.
This turnover.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And the number on the board is 3. Chance here to counter.
தாமஸ் இல்ல bro, ராமோஸ். ஆர்வை தாமஸ் முல்லர் வந்து டிஃபெண்டர்.
A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling.
ஒரே நிமிஷம் வந்துடுறேன், பாத்ரூம் மட்டும் போயிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். ஒரே நிமிஷம் கைஸ், ஒரு நிமிஷம் இருங்க, பாத்ரூம் போயிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். ஒரு 2 minutes. ஒரு நிமிஷம் ப்ரோ, ரெஸ்ட் ரூம் மட்டும் போயிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். ஒரு 2 seconds. ஒரே நிமிஷம் அப்படியே இருங்க வந்துடுறேன். ஸோ கைஸ் சீரியஸாக ப்ரோ செர்ஜியோ ராமஸ் எஸ் நீங்கள் தாமஸ் நினச்சிக்கிட்டீங்க நண்பரே பரவாயில்ல இப்போ தான் ஃபுட்பால் பார்க்குறீங்க அப்படியே பழகிடும் போக போக பேர் பாதி பேர் நமக்கே வாயில் வர முடியாது அதனால் பழகிடும் கைஸ் பழகிடும் ப்ரோ பழகிடும் கவலைப்படாதீங்க சரியா கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களாம் நம்ம லைக்கை தட்டி விட்டு பாருங்கள் கைஸ் 2 பேர் பார்க்குறீங்க லைக்கை தட்டி விட்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இன்னும் சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கும் ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஃபுட்பால் கொஞ்சம் அப்படி இப்படி தான் ப்ரோ இருக்கும் அதுக்கப்புறம் போக போக ஃபன்னாக போகும் கவலைப்படாதீங்க சரியா மேட்செல்லாம் பாருங்கள் நிறையா மேட்ச்சு என்ன படிக்கிறீங்களா என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க கைஸ் பார்க்குறவங்களாம் நம்ம சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் சாரி சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிவிட்டு பாருங்கள் 2 பேரும் படிக்கிறீங்களா என்ன ப்ரோ பண்ணுறீங்க சொல்லுங்கள் இல்லை நீங்கள் இப்போ நீங்கள் தானே இப்போ பார்க்குறேன்னு சொன்னீங்க எல்லா மேட்சும் ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்கும்னு நினைக்காதீங்க நண்பர்களே ஒவ்வொரு மேட்ச் ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்கும் ஏதோ போன மேட்ச் நம்ம லக்கு தப்பிச்சிட்டோம் இந்த மேட்ச் அதே மாதிரி தப்பி போனவானலாம் தெரியாது பாருங்கள் நான் ஸ்டடிங் ஃபஸ்ட் இயர் பிஎஸ்சி நர்சிங்கா ஓ ஓகே 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 சூப்பர் எப்படி ப்ரோ ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் ப்ரோ நர்ஸெல்லாம் நான் ஹாஸ்பிட்டலில் தான் அட்மிட்டாக இருக்கேன் ஆனால் ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் ப்ரோ அந்த பசங்க இருக்காங்க உங்கள்கிட்ட கேட்பேன் அதுக்கெல்லாம் ரொம்ப பொறுமை வேணும் பொறுமை இருந்தால் கண்டிப்பாக பேசி நான் செய்வேன் நமக்கு அந்த பொறுமை கிடையாது முகாதி
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So
இல்லை ப்ரோ ஃபுட்பால் சேனலில் ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் அதுதான் அதான் நான் ப்ரோ நிறைய பேர் பண்ணுறாங்க ப்ரோ
Alexander Arnold plays it in. Threads one in. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's onto this. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, great play.
it's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wakala holy say.
Here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Messi. Tchouameni gets a foot in here. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's dealt with that really well.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Bernardo Silva.
Fuck.
Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. And it's Messi.
Okay.
And the shots!
Nice டா சூப்பர்டா.
Oh, that is
நான்
really
இல்ல ப்ரோ நான்
interesting.
ஃபுட்பால் சேனல் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் தான் நான் இங்கிலீஷ் சேனல்
And we have
இல்ல
our
டூ
very
வாட்ச்
first corner.
சேனல் வாட்ச் பண்ணேன். ஓகே ஓகே அப்படியா சரி சரி
Messi
பாருங்க
facing
பாருங்க
short.
ஜாலியாக தான் இருக்கும்.
And here's a chance.
ஃபாலோ ஒளி
And that is quite
ஃபேவரட் பார்சலோனா ப்ரோ
a finish of
ஆல் டைம் ஃபேவரட்.
class. The breakthrough strike. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball? to
உங்களுக்கு
do
உங்களுக்கு
that?
என்ன
He's
ஃபேவரட்
on
கிளப்?
another level to most of his peers.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that
It's there. Hot knife through butter. They have done it.
உங்களுக்கு யார் ஃபேவரட் கிளப்?
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Nakata.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, really good feet. And it's Messi. Pass is just off target.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini.
Nakata. It's Bernardo Silva.
And it's played forward. Back into the middle. He's in a good position here. He's had a hit! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
ஒரு ஃபேவரட் ஐஎஸ்எல் கிளப் ஐஎஸ்எல்னா பார்க்க
First half
மாட்டேன்
to a close. Well, this
அவ்வளோலாம்
certainly
தெரியாது.
wasn't on the way most of us in the ground had
நாமனா பார்க்கறது தான்.
expected in advance.
ப்ரோ ஆக்சுவலாக நான் ஃபுட்பால் கேம் எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஃபுட்பால் நான் வந்து இப்போ தான் பார்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சேன். என்ன ஒரு 3-4 வருஷமாக இருக்கும். அதுக்குள்ள தான் ஃபுட்பால் பார்க்க ஆரம்பிச்சேன். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி வரைக்கும் நான் வந்து கிரிக்கெட் தான் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன். கிரிக்கெட்டில் ரொம்ப ஸ்கேம் பண்ணுறான்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஃபுட்பால்
Here we go again.
The Netherlands can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
De Bruyne. Maradona. Now it's decent hit. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Davids hurtling down that right flank.
that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. Bernardo Silva.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ronaldinho powering forward here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
Hey!
are dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho! Terrific save by Abbiati. And it's corner. Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot.
Ma.
Big relief, it just needed better
Paragora
contact.
nahan.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
De Bruyne, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
You can run onto that. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's pulled him up for
Okay
that
bro, நான்
challenge.
ஃபுட்பால் ஸ்கூல் டைம்ல இருந்து பார்க்குறேன் ப்ரோ. மை ஃபேவரட் சென்னை. ஓகே ஓகே.
He's had it taken off him. Lam has created one goal already. So nearly the perfect ball. Maradona. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
அப்போ ஈ ஃபுட்பால் ஆடுவீங்களா நீங்க?
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Lam.
Bernardo Silva.
ஏய் ஒக்கால ஒரு செம்மையா தான் இருக்கு.
Strong and determined. Alexander Arnold. And it's Lam.
Might want to be careful there.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
He's got a sight of goal. That is a little undercooked. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Big header! Final touch was poor. Ruben Diaz picks it up from the goal kick. Lam. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Chooses to go back. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Punched away. Nakata. We expected better, and so did he. Red card!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
பேசுகிற பட் இப்போ அக்கௌண்ட் இல்லை, நம்ம அக்கௌண்ட் லாகின் பண்ணால் ஸ்கூல் டைமில் யாரு சரி.
Oh, such a clever touch. Hits one! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read. Look at this. It's Drogba! And somehow he kept it out.
அடிச்சு என்னால் ஜெயிக்க முடியல guys. சீரியஸா.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Got a shot away. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Back when it goes.
spotting him this time. Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
Van Dijk.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
ஏய் மாப
And that will be it. The Netherlands cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times
But next time I will play football. Next la I will play. Next la புரியல bro. Next லனா என்ன சொல்றீங்க? ஏன் இன்னும் 3 6 9 10 11 இன்னும் 3 மேட்ச் ஜெயிச்சாதான் ஜெயிக்க விட மாட்றாங்களே எப்படி பார்த்தாலும். சரி கைஸ் ப்ரோ அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரீம் எண்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன். நாளைக்கு கண்டிப்பாக லைவ் வருவேன். நெக்ஸ்ட் டைமில் ஓகே ப்ரோ ஓகே ஓகே. யுவர் இன்ஸ்டா ஐடி ஃபார் ஃபாலோயிங். இன்ஸ்டா ஐடியா ப்ரோ இன்ஃபன் ஜோன்ஸ். அது இன்ஸ்டா ஐடியா எனக்கு கிடையாது ப்ரோ. நான் இன்ஸ்டா அந்தளவுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டேன். இப்போ அது இந்த இஃபுட்பால் ஐடி இல்லை, இல்லைனா இது பண்ணிடுறேன் சரியா. அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரீம் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன் ப்ரோ. நாளைக்கு வாங்க கண்டிப்பாக எல்லோரும் சரியா. அப்படியே போகிறேன். அப்படியே போகலான்னு வந்து ஒரு வேலை இருக்குது, அதை மட்டும் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்துடுறேன் சரியா. டென்ஷன் புண்டே ஆகுது. நானும் போட்டு அடி அடி நடிக்கிறேன். பால் புண்டை உள்ள விட்டு போக மாட்டேங்குது அம்மா. இது வாங்க சரி ஓகே ப்ரோ. அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரீம் எண்ட் பண்ணுறேன் ப்ரோ. மீண்டும் சந்திப்போம் நாளைக்கு.